We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle, struggle creates strength, and strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
If you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
You know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose,
even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part.
Yo.
Yeah, we back at it, baby. We back at it. Took a little hiatus. I had to kick it with the children and you know, do my fatherly duties and obligations and responsibilities. So we back though. I hope y'all had a good week since we've been gone. I know y'all missed us, and you can definitely show the appreciation of missing us in a myriad of ways. You can start off by liking this motherfucking live stream. That's one way you can do it. Right, and we do take monetary donations. You know, just in case any of you got paid yesterday. I'm just letting you know. You know, it's optional, of course. So, Miles, J. Roman, y'all got anything y'all want to plug before we get off into this?
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Miles Cunningham. Shout out to K-Zag. Shout out to J. Roman. Shout out to the chat. And of course, we got the summer sale going for the Masculine Identity membership, where you could get on the membership for the first month for just $1. Go to the checkout page and type in the code word summer. Type in the code word summer, SUMMER, and you could get on the Masculine Identity membership for $1. For the first month. And of course, get your tickets. The link is right there to the Game Kings 2 screening in Miami. Shout out to Renee P. Thanks for putting the link in there. And we appreciate it, man. But make sure you get your tickets. The Game Kings 2 documentary, it'll be the only time you can see it on the big screen, literally. You know what I'm saying? So sign up and get that going. There will be food. There will be drink. There will be Q&A. You can meet the Game Kings in person. So make sure you show up, man. It's going to be fire. October 26th. Make sure you come through.
And again, guys, he has the dollar. What was it? I thought I hit the shit. The dollar sale. Thanks, Renee P. Look, you're a blessing, baby girl. You really are. Guys, the dollar sale. It's $1. It's 99 cents and a penny. Get up on it. Get up on it. It's $1. I know y'all got it. I know y'all got it. I got $1. Look, I found $1 in my change joint in the car the other day. I found $1. So go ahead. Go ahead, get on that. A lot of y'all need it. And let me say this. For some of you guys might have a moderate level of success, but you can always improve. We can always improve. As individuals and as men, you can always improve. You can always tighten up. So even if you feel like you're having a moderate level of success dealing with the opposite sex, you can always get better and tighten up for $1.
For $1. Facts.
$1. Right, I'll buy that for $1. I remember the RoboCop joint. So anyway, yo, all right, guys. J. Roman, you got anything you want to plug, fam?
Actually, yeah. When Miles was talking about the event in October, and he was talking about the food going to be there and all this stuff, I was at the last one in Vegas, and I tell you this, Miles puts together a great spread. Now, because sometimes people always go cheap when they invite people to places or big events, right? But I was very impressed that when we got there, that there was value, not only on what you was hearing and what you was seeing, but also he made sure he took care of you guys in other ways too.
Yes, sir.
And with the spread and everything. So, don't feel like you ain't gonna get your money's worth. Don't feel like you're not gonna have a great time. But Miles, he definitely thinks about everybody that calls in and people that come through, and he takes care of them.
Facts. Appreciate
And I just want to piggyback off that and said I was in a New York one. They did the same thing.
Yep.
Took care of niggas, had the food, had the cooks there, had all the dishes there, had the alcohol joint. You know what I'm saying? Had the name brand water that he talk about. This nigga really live it like he spit it. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say that's the smoothest water I've ever tasted.
Yes, sir.
I'm too cheap to buy it for myself. I'm too frugal. So I did take a couple of extra bottles and threw them in my backpack and shit. I went to the hotel.
Oh yeah. You know what? Yes, sir. I got you. I remember that. I was like, is this? I was like, you know what? He's a game king. I let him slide.
Why both your hands full of water?
Shit. Yeah, bro.
I'm bringing this back to my hotel room. I was like, nah, you good.
I went to the hotel room and I was sipping. That's the first time I ever sipped water. Like, I ain't wanted to go and shit because I'm like, I might not have it. I'm a frugal nigga, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with the Nestle water and shit. But anyway,
one of my old heads, man. You talk about just gang with. We be in a restaurant and he called the waitress over, whichever one. He'd be like, ma'am, this is the most impressive water I tasted all day today. Where did they get this?
Mm-hmm.
Of course she starts laughing because it's just some regular tap water or whatever. But the conversation would start from there, and he used to always crack me up when he do that. Like, where did you get this water from?
Yeah, a lot of good restaurants, what they do is tap water, but it's like triple filtered through like a food grade filter.
Right.
It's like a filter that they hook up to the system.
He didn't really care where they got the water from. He was
just starting conversation, but I'm just giving niggas a little bit of game so they know that when you go to a restaurant and they give you what looks like tap water and it tastes good, it's because they have a system, because they want to cook with quality water as well. So the food that they make, the water that they use to make the food has to be very clean. So they have filters built into the system. So everything coming into the kitchen is filtered. So that's how they could give you, tap water and it tastes good. Like in a like a 5-star steakhouse and shit like that. They'd be like, hey, you want regular water or sparkling water? And they'll give you regular water and that shit tastes real good. Like it tastes like designer water because of the way that they filter the system.
What? And to your point, because also if you think about it, when you put the ice cubes and the drinks, the alcohol and all that, water that tastes bad will fuck up
all of it. Yes. Because the ice machine, like when you go to a restaurant, you see a nigga walking back and forth with a fucking plastic bucket, a big ass bucket, and you see him bringing ice back and forth. The water that goes into the ice machine is also filtered. You see what I'm saying? So it's a whole system that goes into the kitchen and the bar. Yep.
All right. So let me plug the joint. What are we talking about today? A woman should always know her role in your life. So I'm going to share 2 clips from the same guy, The Desirable Truth. I mean, the dude got like 700 and something thousand followers on Facebook alone. I ain't even seen his YouTube joint, but he's the guy, the black dude that be in the street asking chicks various questions. You guys have seen him. You know what I'm saying? You've seen his videos that we use, or clips anyway. So I'm going to share 2 videos where you can kind of see, well, not kind of see, you can see how these guys are with the women that they're dealing with. And these guys are very indecisive and very flexible about what's going on when asked the question. I'm just going to say this before we get into this clip. If a woman is by herself, or if she's with me and somebody asks her, what are we? Number one, she should let me answer that. That's one. You know what I'm saying? But if we're together, you know what I'm saying? Because most women, they will defer to you anyway. But if she answers it, she should be able to answer it very confidently. So even if you guys aren't in a relationship, she should be able to say emphatically and confidently, we're dating. Right?
Right. Facts.
That's it. Or if you guys, now you shouldn't really be out with your fuck buddies, but if you were, and she answered it, I don't expect her to say fuck buddy, but she can say, he's my new lover. Something like that. She should be able to say something along them lines, and quickly and confidently. Y'all shouldn't be looking to each other for the appropriate thing to say. And the reason why that is because you failed as a man to set the tone for what it is y'all got going on, okay? And you failed to establish the proper etiquette, boundaries, and parameters as to what it is. And a lot of that comes from the inconsistencies in what you're doing with the woman, which is why a woman may be confused as, what do we call this? What? I don't know how to answer it because I don't know what I am to you, right? That should never fucking happen. A woman should know the assignment. She should know her role. If all you guys got going on is a sexual relationship, she should understand this is the new guy I'm fucking. Right. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing more or less than that. If you guys are actually dating, spending time together outside of the bedroom, she should be able to emphatically say, we're dating. And that's it. Right? So without any further, now before I get into that, you want to add anything to that, gentlemen, before I get into these clips?
Yeah, just real quick, a woman knowing her role is dependent on a man knowing himself. You understand? A woman knowing her role is dependent on a man understanding who he is and mastering his life, meaning that he has a schedule, he has standards, he has things that he already has in place. And what happens is that allows the woman to get in where she fits in based on the consistency and automatic nature of your lifestyle. Just like when you come into a job, they give you your job description based on your position, and you have all your responsibilities laid out in front of you. So when you get to work, you don't have to sit there wasting time asking nobody what you got to do. You understand? Training. Once you pass the training phase where you know what a bathroom is, you know who to talk to get what you need, you know how to dial 9, you know how to dial the extension to speak to whoever you need to. Once you know all the basic shit, it's time to get to work. And that only happens when things are set. But a lot of these dudes, like you said, Kay, they flexible. They don't know what they're doing. And so the woman is confused. And a lot of time we love to blame the woman, but it's literally the man's fault. Just like how if you're a worker at your job and you confused on your job description, that's not really your fault. That's the boss's fault.
That's facts. You should know exactly what's expected of you. So you don't have to come into work asking, what do I do? Where do I go? You should already know the assignment. That's what leaders do. You know what I'm saying? Everyone knows their role, their position, so everything flows smoothly. Because God's got to remember, we're the managers of the situation. We're quarterbacking it. That's what we are. We're quarterbacking the situation, and we're the managers of that particular interaction or situation with the woman, right? And you always set that woman's expectations for what it is you guys got going on. So again, there's no confusion. Jay, you want to add anything before we get into these clips?
Yeah, this is the stuff that we say is the difference, right? When people discuss, game or different individuals, like men have forethought, like we understand the situation. So before we pull up to wherever we're at, you can always on that drive and say, hey, if somebody asks, what are we? This is what I want you to say. Have that conversation. But if you're not having that conversation, either one, you're scared to have that conversation, which is ridiculous. And two, you didn't have any forethought from when that situation was going to come up to already address it. And it makes me wonder, really, what type of conversations do you have with the women that you allow in your life? Are they only shallow conversations just to get by so you can get close to it? Or are you really leading and have a direction for yourself before you even include her?
There we go. So without no further ado, let's get into this.
What's your age?
32.
I'm 40. How do you know each other?
We are both travel nurses.
So are you currently dating, or?
What are we doing?
We're getting to know each other.
We're getting to know each other. We're in the talking stages, yeah.
If you guys got into a relationship and he had to move out of state for a job opportunity, would you drop everything and move with him, or would you stay here in Charlotte and live your own life?
I don't really believe in dropping everything to move with someone.
No matter how long you've been in it together?
No, we would have to be very committed.
So this man could have invested all his time, money, energy, and effort for 2 years, but you still wouldn't be willing to leave and go with him?
That's messed up, yo.
Correct. Damn. I would not drop everything to, no. Would you do that for me?
No, yes, you're supposed to move for me.
Would you do that for me, though?
No.
So that's not how it works. No.
But see, it works so much better if the woman moves with the man. If a man moves to a woman, there's an imbalance there. You know what I'm saying? But
Wait, but if the man's paying for the bills,
it doesn't matter who pays. Like, that's like schematics.
See, I just want to point out, see, a lot of guys are going to see this and not think too much of it. That back and forth could have been avoided if you would have led the situation and let her know what her fucking role is. Okay, that type of back and forth should not be happening. When a guy asks, what do you guys, he look at the chick. And let me just say this, and I want to get this off. A lot of times when guys have failed to properly let a woman know her role, it's because a lot of you guys are okay with her thinking whatever she wants to think so you can keep fucking her.
Right.
Okay?
Oh,
that's
wait,
the truth.
Wait. You gonna have to say that. You have to slow that shit down and say that the shit. Say that fuck again. Say that again, my nigga, please.
The reason why roles have not been completely defined or definitively defined because a lot of you guys are okay with letting a woman think whatever she wants to think so you can keep fucking her.
Exactly.
And that's dangerous. Okay,
Exactly.
It's dangerous to allow. Let me just say this real quick and I'm gonna pass it to y'all. I have a client, and I know he's probably watching. He has a situation where he's seeing this woman, and this woman was out in public claiming him as her boyfriend, but he's not. And I told him, I said, that's your fault. Right. That's your fault. She's telling people because you are doing things where you are allowing her to believe that that's the crux of your relationship, right? That you guys have a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship because you guys are spending the night together. You spend a lot of non-sexual time together. So she's thinking this. And he says, well, I told her we're not in a relationship. It don't matter what the fuck you tell women. Your actions need to match what you're saying.
Exactly.
If you're saying, I don't want a relationship, why are you spending the night with her? Why are you taking trips with her? That's girlfriend-boyfriend shit.
Yep.
Y'all got it.
Now, see, like those men on the street situations, man. If you really doing what you're supposed to do in a relationship, that man is supposed to ask a question, and then your woman is supposed to keep her mouth shut and look at you.
Yep.
That's what's really supposed to happen. You understand? And again, me as the type of man that I am, I wouldn't be doing those type of things because ain't nobody gonna question me about my relationship. You get what I'm saying? Like I just don't. Like agreeing to do those type of interviews don't really make sense to me. Just like how the balloon show don't make sense to me and the pineapple show don't make sense to me. It's a setup. You understand? It's a setup, right? But in the ideal situation, if you leading like how you're supposed to lead and your woman know what it is, what's supposed to happen is that man asks a question and then she's supposed to just be like, she's supposed to look straight to her man and then let her man answer all the questions, basically. You understand? Let me tell you something. From the outside looking in, when you doing what you're supposed to do, your relationship will look boring as fuck to most people. Why? Because y'all moving in one direction in one accord. Y'all don't argue. There's no problems. So your relationship looks so peaceful and boring to the average person. There's no fucking controversy over here because I'm the leader. And I don't even need to say it. I don't need to. But you see him going back and forth, explaining shit, talking about, well, you know, if the man follows the woman, there's an imbalance. No. Guess what? My woman understands that before the fucking interview question. You understand what I'm saying? So she not gonna take no, oh, well, I don't know. And then he's sitting there talking about, oh man, that's fucked up. No, it's not fucked up. To me, it's like this. Either you lead in a relationship or y'all just fucking around. And if that's the and if that's the back and forth, then truthfully, y'all just fucking around. Because if you standing there talking about, yo, that's fucked up, you know what he's supposed to say? He's supposed to say, she right. She right, because as soon as she leave, it's on to the next for me. I mean, we good for what we got right now, but as soon as she leave, it's on to the next for me, and vice versa. I ain't worried about her. Like, she cool, but you get what I'm saying? So you're not supposed to be having that. It's one or the other. All that in between. Like, you're actually having the argument, and the reason why y'all having a discussion is because the man on the street asked you a question on the internet. That's not that just that premise alone pokes a lot of holes in your fucking relationship.
Facts. That's facts.
The fact that his questions are bringing up important shit in y'all relationship, that's a fucking mistake. Your leadership skills are off. All that shit is off. He's not leading. He's missing a lot of shit with that relationship. But you got it, Jay.
No, I could say that definitely. I don't know if everybody knows about the traveling nurses, because my partner, he actually is one. Okay. Yeah. And so he'll accept an assignment in a different state, different city, and be there from average 1 month, 6 months, and then he'll get another assignment to go somewhere else. So when they said, oh, they were both there on Traveling Nurses, he probably didn't know her before. They got together, and now he probably looked and was like, oh, she's kind of cute, and they started talking, you know, going out, hanging out and stuff like that. But when I say, and like we always say, be a man in every situation, even at work, the conversations should let her know a little about you, where you're not the type of guy that would accept a woman that would say, I'm not going to travel with you, right? That's that little stuff that when you're having conversations at work and things like that, and you're like, oh, no, I wouldn't go for that. This is the type of person I am. But like you were saying, Miles, he probably appeased every conversation just to get a little bit closer to you, closer to her. Even if that conversation came up way before he was able to really get a real good influence on her, right? And I say that for the guys like, oh, they said they were just talking. Like, what more better chance right there when she went to go talk and he to say, you know what, we ain't even discussed this yet. We're going to discuss this a little bit later. You know, we're not there yet to discuss.
You could have even done that, right?
Interrupting and saying, hey, we're not even going to go down this avenue. I'm the leader here. We haven't discussed this. Because I bet you a lot of girls would say that. A lot of women will say, no, I'm not moving. I'm not, you know, what. Wait until this influence get on you and I'm telling you I'm going over here. You going with me. You know you are, or this relationship is done. So my thing is, be a man in all situations, even if somebody come to interview you before y'all even had a chance to talk. Like, look, man, we hanging out. We getting to know each other. We ain't got there yet. When it comes up, I'll give me your number, bro. I'll have you come interview us then. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not going to sit here and argue right now with somebody that really doesn't understand the type of guy she just got in front of her.
Exactly.
She just lucked up and found the traveling nurse in her city. That's me. You know what I'm saying? You know, and at the end, even at the end, he could have been like, yo, she's saying all this now, but if she was really with me, she'd be with me.
Right.
And that's it.
Right.
But it never should have, bro, it never should have got to that, because as soon, number one, I wouldn't have stopped. When he would have came with the microphone, I'd have been like, what's up? He'd be like, I want to ask y'all a couples question. Oh, no, bro, we good. And that would have been it. See, I wouldn't have said that. I would have just grabbed her hand and be like, let's keep walking.
Let's keep walking. We ain't no couple, bro.
Because my thing is, my thing real quick, number one, I ain't gonna have you say something that's gonna embarrass me. That's one. Two, you might fuck around and say something that make me stop fucking with you. Like, yeah, you know, you said some goofy shit during that interview. I can't fuck with you no more. Go ahead, Miles.
I was just gonna say, to add to J. Roman's point, like, yeah, you're right, man. Be a man in every situation, because ain't nothing wrong with telling her, you know what? You ain't got to answer that question, baby. Just chill. We'll talk about it later. Maybe you can ask us another question, or other than that, this interview's over, my nigga. And then he never airs that shit. You get what I'm saying? Because you gotta control. Because hey, who knows? Maybe his vetting process is longer. Maybe they just haven't had that conversation, right? If I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, maybe they just didn't get there yet. Fine, but like you said, Jay, he gotta be a man. You gotta be a man in every situation. So you gotta be like, hey, you know what? Chill on that. We don't need to answer that question right now. We could talk about that later, because we haven't even got there. So you could chill on that, my brother. I appreciate you doing your thing on the internet and shit, but we gonna take it this way. You get what I'm saying? Like, control the situation regardless, man. Like you said, influence the situation regardless.
All right, so let's jump to the next clip.
How long you been together?
10 weeks.
Yeah, a few weeks.
How long have you known each other?
10 weeks.
10 weeks.
Huh. When did you make it official?
Haven't had a discussion yet.
So, is it open, or are y'all just talking?
I wouldn't say it's open.
Realistically, he can do what he wants, but my attention's on him and not on anyone else.
Okay. That's how I am.
How would you feel if he slept with another chick?
I'd be bitter. But I wouldn't show it to him. Because he can do whatever, technically.
You'd still continue along with him?
Okay.
Yeah.
How would you feel if she slept with another guy?
Nah, I'd be kind of pissed.
Would you stick it out with her?
Whoa, she's cheating on you, boy.
I wouldn't completely forget about it. No, I'd talk to her.
Why do you feel like you could tolerate that?
Not that I'm tolerate it. I mean, we're not official.
You see what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Miles. I'm gonna let you get first stab at that.
I'm just saying that just clearly shows you like this guy is asking people questions that they're not exactly ready for, and that's not cool to be put on the spot like that. And as a man, you need to be like, look, we ain't there yet, man. Look, this interview is over because this is things that we need to discuss ourselves. We don't need to be discussing with some man on the street on the internet. But you got it, Kate.
Yeah, we're not a united front yet, so we can't come back and talk. But I was looking at that, I was like, damn, he's about to ruin that one. His indecisiveness, his non-leadership. You know, some women. She kept
looking at him. Like, what are we?
Hold on.
What are we?
He can do whatever he wants because we're not official. I'll be bitter. I wouldn't show. Like, you know, that's a potential woman right there. You can be like, all right, you need to. I need some influence on you to go from there. But he's already ruining it by. First of all, 10 weeks and we're already are we official?
Two months.
Yeah,
why would questions like that with this nigga when, bro? Yeah. Yo, a man designs his program, his relationship, and his vetting process. We can't let outside forces like that man on the street start asking certain questions that ain't, because truthfully, the truth is, based on the vetting process, she's not supposed to even be asking those questions yet.
Exactly. And that look. Let me tell you something, because this is what happened.
Trying to refer to him. She was trying to refer to him.
This is what happens. Oh, this is what happens. Because they're 10 weeks. So this is probably a guy that spends multiple times a week with her, probably 3-4 days a week. I'm sure they spend a night together. When you guys do that, when you meet a woman and all of a sudden y'all become inseparable and y'all together all the time, right? What it does, it gives the misleading impression or the illusion that you guys just stumbled onto a fucking relationship, right? Because see how they're talking about when the guy's asking them questions, both of them are very skittish about how they're answering it, right?
Yep.
And he doesn't want to say that's my girl, but he wants her to conduct herself like that's his girl,
right?
Like, and a lot of guys are like that, where they're seeing a woman and they don't want her having sex with no one else or dating anyone else, but yet they don't want to actually get into a relationship. So it's almost like they want the perks of a relationship without the relationship. And that's not the way that shit works, right? And my thing is, when the woman is talking about, well, yeah, if he has sex with another woman, I would feel some type of way. My thing is, why? I ain't your man. Why would you? Now, I understand that in reality that insecurities and jealousy and all that shit exist, but at the same time, if you're dealing with a woman, she should not be expressing her discontent or displeasure with you seeing other women if you made it clear that you're going to be dealing with other women. Make it clear so that way, if she's dealing with you, she understands the assignment and she can settle into that role admirably and do what she got to do to keep that position.
Right.
I got it.
And the guy, he was throwing alley-oops and layups for him. And he didn't even take it. You know, when she's like 10 weeks and woo, and the way she's talked, I'd be like, hey, I like the way she's talking, but it'd take a lot more to lock me down. So, you know, we got to have a discussion about it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's throwing up conversation pieces that, you know, we're going to discuss this later, but 10 weeks, nah. It's going to take a little more than that. Just 10 weeks. But, you know, he's sitting there with the face. And that ain't cool, man. In my household, when I was growing up and my parents asked me a question, if I didn't answer in a certain amount of seconds, I no longer had an opinion on what we were doing. And my pops used to be like, either you know or you don't know, say something and let's move on from there. Like it was quick. If not, you're going to get whatever you get.
Right.
That's what men do. We have a plan and we do it. Go ahead, Miles.
No, I was just saying that he got, based on the way I heard the woman speak. And by the way, guys, the phone lines are open 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. By the way the girl was speaking, like the point where she said, you know, I would be bitter, but I wouldn't show it to him. Like there's certain things that she was saying that shows that she seems like she has some type of interest and she's willing to be cooperative with him. But he's gonna ultimately lose her because he doesn't seem to have that authority or that leadership. Like he's losing it. And that's bad because it's hard for you to catch a woman that is that interested in you that she talks like that. You get what I'm saying? That she'd be like, yeah, I'd be bitter, but I just wouldn't show it to him because technically we're not together yet. So she obviously understands dynamics if you're willing to lay it out clearly. She's willing to listen. She's coachable. She's showing herself to be coachable. And guys, when a woman is coachable, that's rare, bro. When a woman is interested and coachable, that's when you really got to be able to put your foot down, take the lead, give instructions, whatever you want to call it. But you got to be a fucking man. This is the problem with a lot of dudes. This is why they end up losing chicks, bro. You understand? Because they don't know, they don't want to put their foot down. Half the time they're scared to say, well, listen, I'm going to always be fucking with other women because they're afraid the woman is going to fuck with other dudes. Like there are so many things.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, Kay, like they want to let her think what she want to think so they could keep, doing whatever they do, have access to pussy or whatever. But guys, at some point you even if she comes at you during the vetting process, or say you're 12, 13, 14 months in and she comes at you like, what are we? Or, I'm trying to, or she might say something like, look, in my opinion, we're together because it's been long enough and blah, blah, blah. Now, a lot of guys are afraid of that moment because they want to say, I agree, we're together because I like you like that. But they still don't want to say, but I'm going to be fucking with other chicks, though. They're afraid to say that.
Yep.
But that's exactly when you gotta straighten up your back. You know what I'm saying? You gotta deepen your voice and be like, yeah, but I'm gonna be fucking with other chicks though. Like you my queen, you number one, but what's going on. You know the type of man that I am, and I'll do everything in my power to make sure that I prioritize what we got going on because it's important to me. But just understand that this is the type of man that I am. So many dudes are afraid to say that. You understand? They don't want to ruffle feathers and shit. But go ahead, Kay.
No, and part of the problem is, and it goes back to what you just alluded to, Miles, and what I alluded to before that, is the woman gave him an out, right? Basically, like, if you're going to be fucking with other chicks, yeah, I might feel some type of way, but what can I really say? And the thing of it is guys believe that they can't be dealing with a woman that they actually like and are attracted to, and they can have it their way. Meaning they can deal with that woman on their terms where you can tell her, yeah, I'm going to be dealing with other women, and she'll actually stay and be cool with it. And let me just say this, and if she won't stay and be cool with it, then she's the wrong woman. Okay, you got to let her go. If you're meeting new women and you're dating and you're still entertaining other women and you happen to encounter a woman who really likes you a lot and she feels some type of way about you dealing with other women, now, she can feel some type of way. That's fine. But if she feels some type of way where she wants to voice her displeasure and she wants to act like, well, I'm not going to be here if you're going to continue doing that, then you need to open the door and be like, all right, good luck. It was fun while it lasted, right? But also what a lot of guys are afraid of, and Miles, you said it, they are afraid if they tell the woman, emphatically, yeah, I'm going to be dealing with other women. They are afraid that she is going to be dealing with other men. So they want to give her the misleading impression that they're not dealing with other women so she can stop dealing with other men. And my thing is, and this is why I always say that sexual exclusivity is an illusion, and this monogamy shit, that's how it gets fucked up, is when people start off being disingenuous and not straightforward about what they really want to do, and they're kind of hiding or concealing what they really want to do for fear that they're going to upset the other person. So even that, okay, you can lie to someone straight up to their face, or you can lie by omission, where you're just not telling people what's really going on. It's still a lie. You're still being dishonest. And this goes for both men and women. If you want to entertain other people, do your thing. Make sure that the boundaries are clearly drawn and you guys know exactly what's going on and there is no confusion. Because if you can eliminate the confusion, you eliminate the drama. If you eliminate the drama, you eliminate the fucking arguments. It's really that fucking simple. Guys, the call-in line is open, 919-647-9392. I see some questions. We're going to get to it. But if you guys really want your questions answered in depth and detail, then calling in will be the better option for you. 919-647-9392. Like the video, like the fucking stream. Also, feel free to donate. Hit up the Cash App. You got the PayPal, the Cash App, also the Super Chat. Feel free. Okay, no pressure. You're not obligated to, but if you feel like this is some shit you need to hear and you feel like if the information is worth it, feel free to donate. So in lieu of getting some calls, let's go ahead and get to some of these questions right quick.
Let me say something real quick on that.
Okay. Yeah, brother.
I want everybody to really understand though, if don't lie, right? Don't lie. Understand the vetting process is not for her to understand that you like other women or you're dealing with other women. It's for her to really see you and who you are, and for your program to be the program that is going to be followed. And my thing is that somebody put on here like, you know, I would tell her, yeah, of course I'm seeing other women, but there's a lot of guys that ain't seeing other women. Right. There's, you know, if they did together 10 weeks and they both say 10 weeks and 10, he ain't seeing other women. He is into her and vice versa. But does that mean that he doesn't have a program? Does that mean that there's no vetting process now?
Right.
The vetting process is not for her to understand you and dealing with other women. For dudes that deal with other women, be honest about it and don't lie. But if you are not dealing with other women, it's not about other women. It's about the fact that, hey, we're going to slow this down. We're going to slow this down because I got a program that you fully need to understand. You fully need to be on board with who I am and how I operate things.
Yes, sir.
That's what this is for.
Yes, sir.
Not for other women. Now, in the course, if you have a program where you like dealing with other women, because some of y'all can't handle other women, to be honest. But if that's something that you do and you like to do, then yes, of course, you got to be, you know, honest with it, make it part of your program and have her to understand that. The thing is, you have to lead in all the situations. And to me, like I said before, this guy, he's looking at somebody that seems very coachable, very agreeable to understand what could possibly be going on. Right. It's almost like she has to be honest with herself. He's not officially my guy, so I can't be totally mad at what he do. I'll be a little sore about it, but I understand because we haven't really locked it in. Okay.
Right. But she shouldn't even be having that internal battle with herself, because if he would have laid out the plan, she would have knew the assignment. She's clearly down to accept whatever role he gives her, right? So he's actually in a position, and both of y'all said it earlier, to influence the situation to both their benefits. If he only knew how to fucking lead. But let's get to this question right quick.
But without you guys, and younger cats looking at shows like this, they would, majority of them accidentally pop up in relationships because they find somebody cool that they like to hang out with and stroke. Then 10 months go down the road and she's like, what are we? And they're like, oh, you know, next, you know, another 3 months go down and they're together, where there was none of that setting up anything, parameters or stuff like that. So,
but there should always be a discussion. You guys shouldn't just end up in a relationship. This is just me personally, my personal opinion. Any relationship I've been in, the woman always came to me and told me that she was interested in going down that road. And I either told her yay or nay, right? And if I was vetting her and I was still undecided about where I ultimately wanted to take it, I told her that. I told her straight up, I like the way things are right now. I ain't trying to rock the boat. You know, if I change my mind and I want to revisit the situation, you'll be the first to know. But for right now, let's keep it how it is right now. Always, again, and that eliminates the drama and the toxicity that happens where women feel like you're playing with my emotions. Because a lot of women will feel that way because you're saying one thing, but you're doing the opposite. You're saying you don't want a relationship, but you're doing relationship type shit. Let me just get to this comment by Unique79. He says, many women missed on the opportunity to deal with me because I am direct. I tell them that my intention is to be their lover and that there will be a vetting process. Many of them cannot handle that. And let me just say this, guys, it's not all about trying to retain women or fuck every woman that you come across. Right. What it's really about is you separating the women that are down to deal with you based on how you move and strictly on your terms and get rid of the rest. No matter how attractive they are, no matter how attracted to you attracted you are to them, if they're not down to do it by the numbers based on how you move, they gotta go. You gotta get them up out the way. Right. It's okay to say no, like chick, nah, baby girl, that ain't gonna work. This is how we move. And if you with it, cool. If not, then I gotta let you go. Right. So let's go ahead and get to these questions.
I want to say something too, real quick. Yeah. A lot of the times, these guys they're afraid to tell a woman no in any aspect. And what I mean is this. See, it's not like letting a woman know that you're dealing with other women is one thing, but prioritizing yourself is another. Right? Prioritizing yourself is another. And one thing that a woman has to know about, like even a guy like me, it is not always about other women. A lot of times, you know what it's about? It's about me wanting to have my fucking time. Because let me tell you something. When a woman loves you, when a woman likes being with you and likes spending time with you, if you're not careful, if you're not fucking careful, your fucking calendar will get filled up. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? It's the problem with being flexible. The problem with these guys not leading is that their girl will be like you see your girl today, and then your girl will call you up and be like, hey, so what you doing? I was thinking we could go to the blah. I was thinking we could do this. I was thinking we could go to the farmer's market. And a lot of guys, instead of saying, nah, I'm busy. I gotta, they just say, okay. You get what I'm saying? Again, yeah. Like you said, Kate, they don't want to rock the boat because they want to keep fucking the girl or whatever it is. But you gotta be strong enough to say, no, I'm not available today. You get what I'm saying? Like with me, bro, like my whole thing is about scheduling, time management, and all that other stuff.
Yep.
Now, because of the man that I am, if I'm out and about and I see a young lady or something like that, or something catches my eye and I get to hollering and something develops, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But you know what it's really about though? It's about my time and my freedom. That's what it's really about.
I'm gonna piggyback off that, but go ahead, Miles.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, let me say this, because if I'm dealing with a woman seriously, you can't see me 7 days a week.
You can't.
It's not. I'm done with that. Okay. What? You can't see me. No, you cannot wake up to my beautiful face and go to sleep to my beautiful face 7 days. It ain't happening.
Bro,
you can't see me 7 days a week. And Miles, and on the days you don't see me, you might not even hear from me. And if you text me and you don't get a text back, don't be mad, boo-boo. It's okay. No.
I swear it ain't always about another bitch. I swear to God,
no,
bro.
It's about me. Bro, I love me some me. I love me some me. I don't want. Yo, go ahead, Jay Roman.
No, I had one mad because like what do you got planned today? I said I got some stuff planned. Called me later. I was at the house hanging out, chilling by myself, and she's like, "Oh, I thought you had something planned." I said,
"I did."
What are you doing? I said, "I'm at the house,
nigga."
Can I come over?
Listen, bro. Unless you explicitly say, I got plans, they feel like, oh yeah, I'll just come over and. No.
No.
Bro, I need all my space and time. All of it.
I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to answer your fucking questions. I don't want you up under me. If I'm watching a movie, I don't want you interrupting my shit. None of that.
This is the type of shit that I'm talking about when I try to explain to these niggas how much you gotta love yourself. Yo, y'all niggas be complaining that you lonely? Fuck that. I love being alone. And it's not that I'm introverted or I'm a loner or any of those things. I like spending time with people and all that. But bro, just like how I like spending time with people, I love spending time by myself. Bro, I could literally just be in here looking at the wall, scratching my balls and just loving my time, bro. Are you kidding me?
Bro.
Yeah, and there's a big difference between being alone and lonely.
Exactly.
That is a
lonely motherfuckers don't like themselves. Bro, I'm my own best company.
Nigga.
Bro, I can laugh at my own jokes, nigga, hysterically, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, I could think something and laugh out loud, nigga, by myself.
Nigga, I could go for a walk. I could go for a drive. I could watch a movie, play some video games, just chill on my fucking patio and watch the day go by. What? Are you know how much I love my life and my time, nigga? Are you crazy?
Yes.
You know, it's so crazy. There's cats in relationships right now. And I'll be honest with you. You don't actually want another woman. You just want some peace time alone. But you're too afraid to say, hey, I need you to take all these kids and go somewhere. Why? What do you got planned? I got nothing planned. I want to be by myself in this house. Ladies can say it all the time, and we don't trip. I wonder where we're at in a relationship. But for some reason, cats can't just be honest and say, hey, I don't want to see your face. I just want you to go and have my own peaceful time doing whatever I want to do. What are you going to do? It doesn't matter.
Bro, even in a relationship, well, even if you're in a relationship and you be like, yo, this weekend, I'm going fishing by myself. How come I can't go with you? No, I'm going by myself. Why? Is there going to be another bitch there? No, bitch, I'm going to be by myself. If I want to get on a plane or go take a weekend trip somewhere by myself, I'm doing that. I don't care if we're in a relationship.
And don't ask too many questions because I'm going to be like, yeah, Clarice is coming. Who's Clarice? My fishing pole. So like if we're going there, okay, but I'm telling you right now, this is what's going to happen. I go to the movies by myself all the time.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I go at 12 o'clock at night. I go 11 o'clock. Whenever I want to go see whatever I want to go see, I'm going to go see it because this is what I do to enjoy.
Nigga,
I like movies.
Bro,
I love the symmetry of it.
What?
Bro, I'll go to one of these duck ponds with a cigar. I'll sit on a bench with some fucking breadcrumbs or some tortillas, nigga, or some corn nuts and PTs. I shouldn't be giving the ducks corn nuts and shit. But anyway, but give a duck a flaming hot Cheeto, boy. Watch how they shit. But anyway, So my anyway, don't do that, y'all. But anyway, but I just love just chilling by myself, being alone with my thoughts. And honestly, when I start planning and making moves to better my situation and even with this YouTube shit, I like being alone with my thoughts by myself, dog. And I get a lot done when I'm by myself, just thinking by myself, looking at the fucking water, looking at the swans and the geese and all this shit, smoking a cigar, just thinking and planning and strategizing.
Yo, I'm telling you, I'm guys, I'm telling you. See, this is why I don't believe in cohabitation at this point in my life.
Oh, I can't do that no more.
I've lived with the woman and all this stuff. I can't do that no more, bro. I realize I need for there to be some separation between me and the rest of the world because I love my company. I love my time alone. Are you crazy?
My whole crib is my cave. What you talking about?
Crib. I'm just saying, I'm with you guys. I'm with you guys. I'm 50-50. You know, like you cannot threaten me to be single. That is a great time. It is a wonderful, magnificent time. But you can't threaten me to be with nobody too. That's a great time.
What?
And you know what the deciding factor is? It's me. It is me. I will send everybody away. Take everybody. This is my day. This is what I need. You know, and that's the thing. You got to. A lot of times people forget or they change up. And I know a lot of dudes, and that's why me and Zach got something coming for you guys. We got something coming for you guys. A lot of guys, they get comfortable in these relationships and they forget themselves.
Yes.
They forget themselves because the position of leadership, see, now the position of leadership has a lot of servitude in it when you have your kingdom underneath you. If you think about a king, right? The king just doesn't rule for the king himself. He rules for everybody in his land. And he thinks about everybody all the way down to the bottom, all the way to the top, to the queen, all the way down. And he's responsible for it. So there's a lot of servitude in the leadership if you're doing it right.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean you a punk bitch in this leadership role, though. Right? Because it means that you have to understand that I have to make moves, not good for you, not good for you over there, but good for everybody.
Right.
The whole kingdom. And that's why I got to think 10 steps ahead, 20 steps ahead. I'm thinking about year 2026 right now. I'm thinking about year 2030 right now in my head on what's going on.
Bro.
That's what you're thinking about. And because of that, you have to take your time. You got to be like, yo, get all these kids out of here. You get out of here. I'm going to relax. Yeah, I'm going to Vegas. I'm going to Vegas. Oh, who going with you? What you going to do? I'm going to go do this. And this is all I'm doing. Whatever.
By my lonesome. By myself.
By myself.
By myself. And no, I'm not going to be talking to you on the car ride there. No, when I get in, now I might text you or call you to let you know I made a save. Right. But as soon as we hang up, I'm hitting the casinos. I'm going outside by myself.
I'll tell you what I did when I got back. And it's going to be simple. I had fun. I feel relaxed. How you doing?
I'm telling you, man.
Oh, I might hit up one of those what do they call them? God, what are those dancing things called? Where the chicks be dancing? What is it called?
Peep show?
No, not a peep show. It's a name for it.
Cabaret.
Burlesque.
Yeah. Burlesque. I
Burlesque.
might go to one of them and take a picture. Like, hey, look what I'm doing. I'm having fun to the motherfucker. And send that shit to you real quick.
I don't like strip clubs and burlesque. I don't like any ingenuine interaction with me.
Right.
If you want me, but don't sit there and dance like you want me, and then you really
don't. No, I tell chicks. I tell
money from me.
I tell chicks straight up. I'm not tipping you. I'm not buying a drink.
Yeah.
Tell me your name, your government name. I don't want your stage name. Tell me your government.
I'm here for the state. I heard
if you don't tell me her government name, the conversation is over with. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump to this. We good on calls though, Miles, right?
Yeah, we good on calls. Guys, call in 919-647-9392.
All right, so Bobby Smith says, my girl trying to be the leader of our relationship because she makes more money than me. Bro, you already fucked up. Why are you in a relationship? Bro, you already fucked up. Shout out to Miles and Lucario. They say all the time, sometimes you got to charge a chick because you fucked up.
Yeah,
right. But guys, y'all should never get into a relationship where it's not clear that you're the one running the show. It should be clear. And I've been in a relationship with women that made more money than me. I had a relationship with a chick made twice as much. And I'm still the king of that motherfucking castle running shit, dictating what happens with the money.
Still.
Come on, man.
So Bobby Smith, we're going to tell you that you messed up already because just the thought of it alone is where the mess up is at.
Yeah.
Because before she even started making more money, she should have already known that it doesn't matter about the money. It matters about the direction and the leadership that you have in which she's comfortable in. So the money is nothing but an added asset to progress whatever you guys are doing in life, whatever direction you guys are taking it. So, you might need some help. Some help is coming.
There you go. So let's move on to the next. We good with the question before I move on?
Yeah.
Okay, so this not a question. Guys, I got to put a cue. So he says, Zach, how do you make a woman stop her car so that you can talk to her? Bro, you can't make a woman stop her car, fam.
Jump on the hood.
Yeah, if you try to wave her down and she don't want to stop, she don't want to stop. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, you can't make a woman do nothing.
You can't make a woman, bro. It's either she is interested in what she's looking at when she sees you or she's not. And I know I've told the story before how I had women pull over on a highway going 67 and she still pull up on the side of the road. But number one, that's when I was younger. Nowadays, I'm trying to get to where I'm going. I ain't trying to be looking at no bitch's car now. No, I'm going where I'm going. Now, if we had a stoplight or a stop sign and I happen to look over and I see something that I like, I might honk the horn, roll the window down. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I'm not going out of my way to get women to pull over. But if I did and she don't want to pull over, I'm not going to try to speed next to her. No, I'm like, she ain't with it. Come on, bro. Move on with life.
Chances. We was taking chances.
Yeah, bro. It was different.
The car hit everything else but the head, really. So you didn't know what was popping out that car when you pulled it over. Sometimes the head did not match the body.
Sometimes
you'd be like, hold on. Nah, this ain't what I pulled over. You could go, my bad.
I like the gas station scenario better because you can see them standing by the pump. You can see going on. Like that's better, man.
Yeah. No doubt.
But as far as the game goes,
and if you gripping that thing, you be like, why are you gripping it like
that? You're crazy. Oh, I like the way you push it in. Oh, yeah. I can show you how to do that better. But Caller, you can't make a woman do nothing. Understand that you can give a woman an opportunity to make a choice, but you can't make her do anything. So you guys, you got to put this type of stuff out of your mind. Like, understand the game is also understanding the reality of life. You understand? You can give a woman an opportunity, and if she takes the opportunity, then cool. But you also have to understand that there's a possibility that she might not take the opportunity, and you got to be okay with that too. So just like how you could be okay with a woman telling you yes, you have to be okay with a woman telling you no. It's the same way that I've always told you guys. Don't be too excited by someone giving you a compliment, just like you can't get too bent out of shape when somebody insults you. You understand? You got to know who you are and let that be your guiding light. You can't let what other people do or say fuck with how you judge yourself. And that's the problem with so many of you dudes. You like your basic line of life should be straight, right? But y'all niggas, you come out, hey girl, what's up? She says, 687. Hold on 1 second. So you straight, right? Everything's going good, right? And then the girl says, you say, hey girl, what's up? How you doing? I think you're pretty attractive. And she's like, oh, I'm not interested. I got a boyfriend. And then your line goes down. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's a mistake. Your line's supposed to stay like this at all times. And the same shit when you chilling and whatever, and then somebody says, hey man, I really, you look like a cool guy, or if a woman says, I'm really attracted to you, a lot of your line goes up. Oh, she thinks I'm handsome, blah, blah, blah. No, nigga, your line should stay the same. And the reason why your line stay the same is because what you know about yourself doesn't change. That's where the masculine identity comes in. What you know about yourself never changes. So how you feel about yourself should never change. But y'all allow external forces and the effect you have on other people and the feedback you get to change your opinion of yourself. And that's a mistake.
Even kill temperament.
At all times. But we got 678. You are on live with your host K-Zag. We got J Roman and Miles. Name, age, city, and how can we help you?
Ifosa Sunday, Atlanta, Georgia, 27.
Oh, what's up, Ifosa? How you doing, man? You gotta I think I hear that smoke detector. You gotta change your smoke detector batteries, bro.
Yeah, come on, Ifosa.
I just moved out. I just moved to a new place. So
no excuses, bro. No excuses. Change the fucking smoke detector. But anyway, what's your question?
My question is that do you think it's a bare minimum for a woman to have the good attitude?
What?
You said to have a good attitude? Is that what you said? To have a good attitude?
I'm saying that do you think it's a bare minimum for women to have a good attitude?
Of course. Why would you even ask that question? Yeah, she gotta have a great attitude.
Oh, why are you asking that question, Ifosa?
No, I'm saying that I watch a reel on Instagram, and a lot of guys will qualify women for just having a good attitude and anything else. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I don't think a good attitude is the bare minimum. Either you meet the standards or you don't. So a good attitude, that's great, but if she could have the greatest attitude but don't listen, what does that mean? It means nothing. It means it's just smiling while she do the opposite of what you tell her to do.
Yeah, right. I'm saying that I want a woman who follow my instructions, follow my lead. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of dudes will just be happy with a good attitude, bare minimum. You know what I'm saying?
Ifosa, but here's the deal, fam. And that damn battery is annoying as fuck. But here's the deal. I can't stand that shit. And we have multiple callers that do that. Right? But it speaks volumes of why you guys have issues. But anyway, so Ifosa, here's the thing. Either women see value in you or they don't. There is no in between. Either women see value in you or they don't. When a woman sees value in you, okay, you're gonna have the ability to influence the situation, assuming you actually know how to lead and quarterback the situation. When women don't see value in you, she's not going to let you lead. It's that simple.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't know who came up with this minimum thing and them having to get. The thing that cracks me up is individuals that repeat the same cycle. Like you guys might have started off with a great program, but then you got comfortable. And so you decided not to finish the program out. And it doesn't work out for you because now you have somebody that has some of the qualities you like, but now they don't. Right. And so the relationship doesn't work out. And then you repeat the same thing. You start off great, telling her what you need, what you want, and then you slowly start to go away from it because you're getting comfortable and you're getting steady gina.
Right.
And then you're back in the same situation. There is no bare minimum. Either the standards is met or it's not. You don't have, when you go to ride a ride at an amusement park, they have a line for the height.
Mm-hmm.
That is it.
Mm-hmm. So Efosa, do you have any other questions, bro?
Oh no, thank you.
Hey, listen. Before you call in the next time, please get your smoke detector batteries changed, okay, sir? If you call in and we hear that shit, I'm gonna end the call, all right?
All right, thank
all
you.
right.
I'll hold on. I don't know the picture though.
Hey, figure it out. Ask your landlord, whatever the fuck it is. Figure
Call
it out.
your super right now.
We're not gonna take your call if that shit is going off in the background, okay?
It's a battery. Go get a 9-volt battery.
And crazy, it's for your safety, man. It's for your safety.
Exactly. 929, you are on live on the Manhood is a Skill Set show. We got your host, K-Zag, we got Jay Roman, and we got Miles, name, age, city. How can we help you?
What's going on? 33 from Queens.
Wait. Caller, are you on speaker or Bluetooth or anything like that?
Yeah, I have you on speaker, but not anymore.
All right, yeah. What's your name?
David.
David, and how old are you again?
Queens. 32.
32. All right, bro. Go ahead. What's your question?
Yeah, good question. I have to agree with y'all on the topic. I had just got a relationship with a girl that actually controlled everything. And I had difficulty, taking control. But my question is that I have issues like having a great relationship, like living at home. So what tips do you have to, to take the necessary steps to move out?
You mean move out of your family's house, your parents' house?
Yeah.
Well, you got to stack your bread and move out, nigga. What you mean?
How many jobs you got?
I got one.
Hey, you put us on speakerphone again?
I think it was the service. No, everything's good. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, we hear you. All right, go ahead. Yeah, how many jobs you got?
I just got one.
Okay. Are you stacking your bread? No, go ahead, Jay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. If you got one job, you need two, man. Are you paying any rent there where you live with your folks?
Not necessarily.
Okay, cool. Well, so listen. I got you. I got you. Number one, if you really want to move out, your hangout time is very limited.
You 33, my nigga.
So
I was about to say that, Miles.
Yeah,
you're gonna get a second job. You get a second job, and you're gonna work. You're gonna work so much.
Wait, I'm sorry, Jay. I don't mean to cut you, bro. I don't mean to cut you, but he's a 33-year-old man. Stop. We got to stop this for a second. Caller. You're a 33-year-old fucking man. What do you think you need to do to move the fuck out, bro? What are we talking about here?
Look, Miles, look, we West Indian. We Jamaican, right?
No. I am West Indian. I was born in Jamaica. I left my house when I was 18, nigga. Don't bring that shit to me. I am West Indian. So fuck that. What do you need to do to move out as a 33-year-old man, my nigga? You tell us.
Stack up. You know what I'm saying?
No, you need more than stack, bro.
Caller, have you ever moved out of your family's house? Have you been at home the whole time since you was born, my nigga?
Yeah. But
bro, hold on, real quick, and you can answer it. You should have tens of thousands of dollars stacked up. Right. At least 10, 20, 30 stacked up. You should have access to at least 10, 20, 30 bands, bro.
If you at home at the age of 33, you behind the game, right? So don't worry about relationships or women. You the only time you gonna consider a woman is if you go out at a bar to have a drink, to have a relaxing day from such a long 7 days working, 6 days working, and you meet somebody and it's on right then and there. Nothing else. Because right now you're living at your folks' house. So you might be resetting, something might have happened. That's fine, but you need 2 jobs, 2-3 jobs. Stack your paper to get out. Buy some groceries that you eaten up from your family. You stacking your paper to contribute. You're gonna buy some groceries. Your mom and dad, the least you can do is provide your dad with a good steak, your mom with some flowers and something else for taking care of a 33-year-old that's in their house. And stack your chips. Make sure that the next place you get is affordable by one job. A lot of times people, they stack their chips and then they buy stuff that's outside of their means to maintain.
Right.
You got to know what your means are to maintain it. And that means you need to know everything about whatever place, what the garbage bill is going to look like, what the water bill is going to look like. So that way you could afford it with the expense of one job. Not from stacking, but with one job. And you need to go from there. The thing is the maturity level, though. And that's why I say you need more than just to stack money. There's a certain maturity level that you have to have because you need to be able to tackle the world on your own without coming back to home to be a burden to your parents. And I think this is a mistake that we do right now as parents. I'm trying to raise my kids to learn how to live without me. Like, I want them to learn how to live without me. And so I'm hard on them. So that way, when they finally get out in this world, they're going to be all right. They know how to live without me. My son knows how to climb up there and change the battery on a freaking smoke detector without me. So my thing is, mature up, stack up, and don't concentrate on no women right now. Because all they're going to do is make you feel horrible because you're going to be wasting money on them. And they still ain't gonna go nowhere because you live with your folks.
Well, let me say this, caller, and I don't know your situation financially, but I know when I think I was 27 years old. For 6 months, I worked 2 jobs. I worked from 8 to 5 and 6 to 10. Within those 6 months, I saved a few $1,000s, bro. You know what I'm saying? With that extra gig and shit. So you just have to have the discipline to have your eye on the prize and have a plan and make some personal sacrifices to achieve that goal. You know what I'm saying? So I was tired as fuck. Outside of the weekends, my Monday through Friday was shot. You know what I'm saying? Again, working 8 to 5. Then I had an hour to get to the other gig from 6 to 10. But I made it happen because there was something I wanted to get to. I had a plan, I had a goal, and I could have got to it without the second job, but it would have took me longer. So I said, no, I need money now. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get the second gig, but I wanted to do it within a certain time frame, and I achieved it. So if you want to move out and have your own spot, bro, you don't want to walk around naked, dog, and just chill, nigga, and just be laying, just chilling. Have your own spot and do what you want to do. Have women over if you want. Just do what you want to do. You don't want that?
I had 3 jobs, man. And one of my jobs was security at night, and that's where I actually slept. I wasn't a good security guard, but I was able to sleep. But I had 3 jobs, going to school, to better my situation. Like, you got to grind for yourself. Like, nobody is going to work or love you like you should be loving yourself. I don't understand how cats, like, you can't rely on your folks. And on top of that, isn't your mom and dad getting kind of old to be taking care of you? It's not even if they can or cannot, but your folks want to relax too, and know that their kids is all right.
So caller, are you gainfully employed though, fam?
Yeah, I am, but I'm like partially employed.
Partially?
You work part-time, bro?
Gig work.
You do gig work, so you're like an independent contractor.
Yeah.
So you don't have a career.
No.
You don't have a skill. You don't have like a trade or a skill.
Yeah, that's what the school part come in at, bro.
I have something that I'm interested in doing.
So wait. So you 33 years old and you never got a skill. What have you been doing with your life this entire time, bro?
I went to school. I went to college and stuff.
You went to college? Did you get any degrees?
Yeah, I got my degree
in
applied science.
Applied science. What can you do with that? Or what was your plan?
Electrical work, stuff like that.
So why don't you go do it?
I just lost interest.
You lost interest.
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's that safety net. You got a safety net.
Yep.
Your parents gave you, or a parent, if you live with both of them, they gave you a safety net. And see, and this is the problem with men. You guys are comfortable. A man should never be comfortable. Okay, you're too comfortable. Because bro, at some point in time, you're going to be wanting to retire and actually enjoy your life and travel and do things, and you're not going to have no nest egg. You're not going to have no money somewhere, no portfolio, no nothing, bro. And you're going to be a Walmart greeter at 70 years old, fam.
Hey, bro, do your dad work still?
Wait, say it again, Jerome.
Does your dad work?
No, he's retired.
He's
Parents are retired.
So your dad retired, right? And so you know when he retired, that's because he worked so many years. Like, you have to understand, you're going to work now or you're going to work later, but you're not going to get out of life without working hard. And so you decided for the next 3 years, because like Zach said, it was a comfortable thing for you to not go into the field in which you went to school for. Who paid for school for you to go into to get that science degree?
My pops.
Okay, so not only did you not have to pay for school, which was easy, you got the degree, and then you was like, I don't want to do this. Why didn't you do it until you established yourself where you could pay for something else that you would like to do?
He wasted his pop's money, bro. That's some disrespectful shit.
Yo.
And that's why I say the maturity level, you got to understand, man. Your pops worked hard for you, and he's still working hard for you, because some of your money, his money now, is still going to you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me ask him this, Jay Roman, real quick. Has your father ever told you that you are a massive disappointment?
Oh, shit.
Caller?
Wait, say it again. I hear you.
Has your father ever told you you are a disappointment, son?
No, he didn't tell me that, but our conversations sometimes kind of.
I know.
See, the great thing about life, at whatever age you at, it's always correctable.
Mm-hmm.
You got time to correct it. It's always correctable, but you gotta start, man. You can't. This phone call is saying nothing to you that you didn't even already know.
Right, but caller, I want to go further. I'm just curious. What West Indian country your family from?
Guyana.
So what about the Guyanese makes it acceptable to be a man who's 30 and be still living at home? Like, because you was about to say earlier, well, you know how it is, Miles, because I'm West Indian. So tell me how it is. What do you because I'm from Jamaica, but explain to me about your culture that makes it acceptable for you to be in the situation you're in.
I won't say it's acceptable, but usually people in my family, we usually build ourselves up, save our bread, and have a stable plan, get married, move out, that type of thing. But
so in your family,
not
it's
really
tradition
adapt into the American life.
So in your family tradition or your cultural tradition, it's it's normal for you to kind of stay home until you get married, and then you move out once you're married. You don't just move out at a certain age, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Well, I just want to say something to you, man. The reason why you're having issues with women. That's why you called in, right?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to know that the reasons why we having issues with women almost has nothing to do with the fact that you still live at home. It has everything to do with, like Jay Roman said, your maturity level. And I'd further say it has more to do with your mindset. You understand? It has more to do with your lack of ambition. Because let me tell you something, dealing with women is a responsibility, and you have to when you're dealing with responsibilities and you want to, get things done, you want to be a leader, you want to have a certain influence, especially when you're dealing with women, it takes a certain amount of power, pride, self-image, confidence, and yes, ambition. Do you understand? And not to say that you got to have all the money in the world, because if a woman likes you, she likes you. But in order to have the influence of leadership and all that other stuff, you got to have a certain level of ambition. You got to be the type of man that wants more and better for himself, to the point where not to say that you are not grateful for your life, but you can't be content. You should always be looking to be a better version of yourself. Do you understand? So it's really more about the mindset, because if you was at home with your parents, but you was stacking your bread and you had your sights on putting down a down payment on a house when you move out, or, you have a plan, like you actually you're 33 years old. And then from age of 23, you've been stacking that bread for real, or you've been investing it in a mutual fund or something like that. And you're like, yeah, I'm about ready to put a down payment on a house because I got at least at this point, if you was stacking bread from age 23, you could definitely have at least 50 to 100, maybe even 150 to 200,000, maybe $250,000 in the bank based on whatever mutual funds you've been investing in. And that's real talk. I'm not even exaggerating.
That's lightweight too.
That's light. That's on the light end. If you were from age 23 to age 33 that you are now, if you was doing that, bro, you would be sitting pretty where you could probably buy a fucking house cash in New York. You get what I'm saying to you? But it's your mindset showing that you have no plan. You're a 33-year-old man and you're just asking this question like, hey man, what tips do I have to move out? Because fucking with women is getting to be an issue. Because let me tell you something. There are men out there that have enough confidence in game who know how to finesse and influence a woman and let a woman know the truth that even though I'm living with my parents, that don't have nothing to do with my character as a man. But you're not that type of guy yet. But it's all about your mindset. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
True.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Miles, and I didn't want to interrupt you, but I had bread. I had a good amount of bread stacked up. I was in a great relationship. My last relationship, I had bread. I was gonna move out, but situations happened. I made bad financial decisions.
Like what? Wait. No, wait. We ain't gonna let you get away with that. Wait. What did you do with your money, fam? Spent it all on that woman, didn't you?
Tricked. You bought a Birkin bag or some shit? You took her to Dubai and spent all your fucking money?
What happened?
Not exactly in that order.
Okay, yeah. That's what happened.
So you did it. Whoa!
You tricked your money off slowly.
No.
Wait a minute.
Wait. Let him explain the caller, please. Tell us what happened, buddy. Tell us what happened.
We went on vacations. The beginning of the relationship was great. I had bread, she had bread. everything was great. But we on vacations and stuff like that.
So wait a minute. Wait. So how much were you spending? 1,500, 2 G's, 3 G's? How much were you spending on these vacations?
Just throw it in the bag.
About 2-3 G's sometimes.
And how many trips per year?
Yeah, that's a good vacation. I like.
How many trips per year?
About 3.
3 trips per year.
3.
Yeah. So you was actually let's just say all in all with spending money on the trip and everything, you was actually spending like 5 G's a year, 3 trips. That's $15,000 just tricking off your chick on trips. So if you were tricking her off on trips, that means that during the regular dating, you were spending hundreds per date. Including
and hotels, because where was he fucking at?
I wasn't the only one tricking though. She was tricking on me too.
No. I'm not worried about her money.
Listen, and that's where the leadership and the lack of maturity is at.
Exactly.
Like we don't go on vacations until the bank account is at a certain amount.
Exactly.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So it's not that I got it. It's just that we're not going until I reach a certain amount in my head where I feel comfortable and really balling out when I go on vacation. I am a snob when I go on vacations. Snobbish, right? I'm the guy like, hold on, is that tap water?
Yeah, I don't like
tap water. Like I like to treat myself when I go. So, right. But that doesn't take away the responsibilities I have before that or afterwards. And it doesn't matter how great she looked and how great we had a good time. We have responsibilities and forethought to understand anything can come down the pipeline, and I need to be able to handle it.
So Cola, you spent all that money. Where's she at now?
I want to ask this quick question.
Wait, hold on, Kay. Where is this woman at now?
She moved forward with her life.
She dumped you. She dumped you.
Yeah. Throw it in the bag.
So
he's ending up last.
So caller, prior to spending your money on these vacations with this woman, have you ever took yourself on any vacations by yourself?
No. Well,
so
yeah, but not
Where?
recently though, like years ago.
Years ago. So were you also like tricking on extravagant dinner dates and stuff like that too?
Say yes, Cole.
Sometimes.
Yes. Just say yes, bro.
Sometimes.
Just say yes. Just say yes.
So have you ever taken yourself out to a nice steak dinner or a seafood dinner by yourself at a nice restaurant?
Not recently, no.
Not recently. So caller, you so you basically let this. Oh, that was my question. How long did that relationship last?
About 2.5 years.
2.5 years. Okay.
Just enough of that money to dry up.
Just enough time for her to use up all your money, huh?
And we ain't saying that like it's her fault. Like it's definitely ain't her fault.
It's not her fault.
It's not her fault, man. You got direction and maturity because you had this safety net and these parents that loved you and wanted to provide everything for you, wanted to give you a solid base while you build, so you can go attack the world afterwards. It ain't even the parents' fault right now. The thing is, you got comfortable. You got comfortable in where you were at because you knew you had these folks, and it's a great thing to have. I'm doing the same thing with my kid, but he's gonna have to work for it. He's going to have a plan. And you know what? Your dad will probably be okay with you staying at home if you approached him like a man with a plan, with a real plan. Not well, I think I'm going to do this and I'm thinking I'm going to do that. And I'm thinking I'm doing this. You home with him and he's retired and he looking at you like, dude.
Let me ask him a question. So, caller, when you were gallivanting around catching flights, well, what did your father think about that?
He basically, he didn't have much to say though. He was just like, focus on your shit, But
so he never pull you to the side and say, man, what you doing with your money, man? You need a plan. You up here doing this. He ain't never said nothing like that to you at all.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But you was lying to him. Oh, pops, she got money too. She's spending money too, and we, it's all together. And this is wifey, Dad. This is wifey, and we're building, and da 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 da. And the thing is, you weren't building. There's no we. Like,
wait, caller, what made her leave? What made her leave? What made her move on? Like you said, what made her move on?
Things got a little difficult financially,
wait. Caller, wait. How things get difficult financially when she had money too? What happened?
She didn't want to help me out.
So caller,
bad with money,
earlier on when you said, well, she had money too, I wasn't the only one tricking. You just said that to save face, didn't you? You just said that to protect your ego. Caller. No. I need you to see the reality, my nigga. I need you to fucking look at your life for real, like a man should. And stop hiding behind bullshit, nigga. This is what keeps you in the same position. Don't you understand? This is why you're a 33-year-old dude calling us, asking us tips on how to move out of my parents' house, because you won't face the truth. We started telling you that you started tricking your money off on this chick. And then your big response was, well, she had money too. But as soon as things got tight, she wasn't willing to help you financially. So what was the point of you telling us that she had money, except for you trying to save face because you don't want to face the reality of your own mindset? Lord have mercy.
So, caller, I wish Steve was here. Jesus. Why do you hate yourself? Why do you hate yourself?
You hate yourself. God damn.
Because you can't love yourself. There's no way you love yourself and you did the things you did. Because this, caller, this is what it appears. It appears that you cared more about the woman than you did about yourself.
This nigga fucking blew his load of money for 2 years. And then the bitch left once money got tight. God damn. God fucking damn. And the only reason why you did it because you had the safety net of your parents. And so you went all through your fucking 20s thinking, well, my parents always got me, so I could keep blowing my fucking money on this undeserving bitch. God damn, niggas. If y'all don't get on the masculine identity membership for $1 fucking so you can learn your work. God fucking damn.
Hey, caller. If you can spend a couple of G's, well, several G's a month tricking off on trips, I know you got 99 cents plus a penny, bro. I know you got it, nigga. I know you got 99 cents plus a penny.
Yo, the whole fucking time you were scared to lose this bitch, so you kept spending your fucking money, and then in the back of your mind telling yourself, "Well, I'm gonna just depend on my parents to have my back."
When probably borrowed money from them a couple times too while you was doing it.
Did you?
And she left.
Wait, hold on, caller. On any one of your trips, when you was a little short of paying for the both of y'all, did you ever go to your parents and get a couple dollars from them? Tell the truth, shame the devil.
You went to mom.
No, I didn't. I didn't though, but there was a girl that I was dealing with after her, and it was like I went through the same situation. I ended up asking for bread. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow.
Hey, who'd you ask first? Your mom or your dad?
Wow.
My dad. Moving my mom, actually.
Exactly.
Bro, fam. Bro, you cannot have your parents trying to finance your dating life, bro. What the fuck is up with you niggas, bro?
Listen, man, listen. You know, the grind is where I came from.
No,
right?
they stopped it. No, they stopped it. Okay,
of course.
But the fact that they even were doing it, bro. Hold on, real quick. Let me say this. Your parents, bro, and this is no disrespect. Your parents should be ashamed of themselves. Have you ever heard of the baby boy syndrome? You know what the baby boy syndrome is? Caller, you all right?
Yeah, his phone is ringing up.
His phone is funny, yeah.
Yeah, so caller, if you've never seen the movie Baby Boy with Tyrese Gibson, watch that movie, right? And basically what it is you have parents that basically cripple especially their sons, their daughters too, but they cripple their sons, and they basically go ahead.
To be real with you, K-Zach, it wasn't necessarily my parents. It was like,
I don't think it's his parents.
I had to ask borrow.
No. Hold on. Caller. We just K-Zag is just trying to give you an example of a movie that you could watch so you could further understand the situation you're in this life, as far as you having the mind of a child in a 33-year-old man's body.
Yeah, you're trying to grow.
Yeah, your parents, they don't have your best interest in mind. They love you. I'm sure they love you. They want the best for you, but they don't have your best interest in mind, because if they did, they would say you got 6 months to get your shit together and get the fuck out, or you're going to be homeless. If they really had your best interest in mind, they will no longer give you the option to save on your time schedule. They will give you a time schedule, and so that way you can get your shit together and get the fuck out. Because unfortunately, they didn't do a good job. Well, your father didn't do a good job teaching you how to be a responsible young man. He didn't.
I tell you right now, I'll be your accountant right now. There's not one thing. Everything you would be so upset with me as your father at the house. You would want to move out quickly. You couldn't even drink a glass of water without me saying how much it cost me.
No, bro, Jay Roman, I got a brother. He's
situation right now. You know,
that's what's going on right now. Your pops is they trying to kick your ass out.
I see his family and I see his pops, right? They tried to set him up as best as possible.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it was working at first, you know, because initially as parents, hey, we send you to this school, we at least want you to graduate. And he did. Now it starts your track on trying to get your career started and moving from there and doing some things. The thing is, you took advantage of it. Yo. And your pops is sitting there like, yo, son, I'm trying to give you a little leeway on correcting yourself, but you're not doing it because you got your nose wide open for some chick, because y'all can go on vacations and laugh and you just enjoying life, but you forgot the mission at hand.
Yeah. Well, let me ask him this. And caller, I'm gonna tell you how horrible of a son you are. So did you ever pay your father back?
For college?
No, I didn't.
But you spent thousands of dollars on that worthless biatch.
Hold on, you
but
paid
you couldn't
your dad
pay
back
your
for
father
college?
back. You horrible son, you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, caller, you have any kids?
No.
Okay, all right. You know what? I'll give you a little bit of credit for at least wrapping it up and doing what you're supposed to do as far as that. Good for you. Good for you.
Did he say he paid him back or didn't pay him back?
No, he didn't. He didn't pay him back. But caller, do you see now that your issues with women have nothing to do with like your situation? It has everything to do with your mindset. Do you understand that, caller?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that.
So the thing I have to tell you, me personally, it goes with what Jay Roman says. If you know your dad is getting to that point where, because your dad is retired now, so he's probably on a fixed income. He ain't got the money to be taking care of a grown ass man. So he wants you to fuck up out of there. You need to get a second job. Do you have a car by chance?
I have a car, but not anymore.
Wait, you say you have a car, but what?
I don't have a car right now.
Oh,
on the road.
It's not.
Oh, your life is fucked.
It's not. No. Give me no. Hold on, guys. Let's not him like that.
I said this is why I say. Hold on, real quick. This is why I say your life is fucked. Now it doesn't mean you can't turn around because you spent so much time, money, energy, and effort trying to treat this woman. You never treated yourself
to a car. You didn't treat yourself to a car, bro.
No, he has a car, but it's not on the road right now. He need money to get it fixed.
He can't even afford to get it fixed because he's taking trips.
Hey, listen. With all seriousness, man, I ain't gonna make fun of you because, man, we go through some shit, but you just gotta correct it, right?
Exactly.
So you gotta correct this stuff, right? You gotta correct it. You're 33. You don't have a woman issue. You got a self issue. So what I want you to do right now is really think about, write down your fucking plan for the next 5 years.
Yes, sir.
Like, write it down, write the goals. You need to get more than one job, more than two. If you got a job you got 2 jobs that's for the week, you need 1 job for the weekend.
Right.
Like your pops need to just see you grind. And then you're
Right.
gonna go to your dad after about 4 months of grinding, right? You're gonna go to your dad and you're going to tell him how tracked you are on your plan. You're not gonna ask for no help. You're gonna apologize to him and you're gonna keep grinding away. Your dad try to help you. You tell him, no, thank you, Dad. I got this covered and I got it planned out. In the meantime, don't accept a date from nobody. You have no date money. You ain't got nothing. Only thing you're gonna do is work and grind out. Do you play video games?
Rarely.
Rarely. Okay.
Rarely. Okay. Well, all I'm saying is you need to find a hobby. Because you got to have your release time, right?
No, that nigga hobby need to be a job.
But it ain't gonna be no women.
Fuck that, nigga.
Like,
that nigga need to be stacking money in that bank account.
Listen, here's what you do, bro. You need to get a second job, get more hours on your current job. You say you do a lot of gigs. Get more better paying gigs. Yeah. You need to increase your cash flow, brother. You need to get a second job. Maybe go work at the Amazon fulfillment if you can. Sign up for something, bro. You need more bread. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you have 5 figures saved up right now? Hello. Do you have 5? You don't have 5 figures. Do you at least have 4 figures in the bank or in some type of saving situation or investment?
1,000 or more. You have 1,000 or more that you can touch. That belongs to you.
You got 4 figures?
No, I don't.
Jesus,
come on,
fucking Christ! Hold on, let me ask him this. Let me ask caller. Do you got more than 500 saved up, fam?
I have more than 5 what?
$100.
You have more than $500 in it saved up, bro.
Piggy bank or savings got 5. Okay.
Okay, you all right. So you got less than 1,000, but more than 500. All right. Well,
swallow your pill.
You got to keep stacking. You got to keep it low. Stop spending. Stop going out. Eat whatever your mom is cooking at night. Hopefully, if your parents still cook, and then just keep it low, bro. Get and stack your bread and get the fuck up out of there. Get yourself like a little basement apartment. Cause you live in Queens, so you're gonna have to get yourself like a little basement apartment, or you're gonna have to find something in the Bronx or something like that, bro. And if you want a more decent apartment, you might have to get a roommate. But the bottom line is, bro, you need to start doing better. Fix your mindset and start stacking some more bread. Like this is wow.
You know what we forgot? You know what we forgot? You know what we forgot though? This dude got a degree. He just don't like it.
He just don't like it.
You need to swallow that and go work with that degree.
Facts.
Yeah, because you probably can stack a lot more money than what you're doing, obviously. Carl, let me ask you a question. Do you drink or smoke weed or anything like that?
Yeah. Yeah, smoke.
Nigga, you need to stop spending money, bro. Smoking weed is a luxury for niggas that making money, bro. You don't need no luxuries. Netflix, Hulu, your OnlyFans, or whatever it is you do. You need to cut all of that shit out, bro. Don't have no bills. don't have none of that shit, bro. Stop smoking weed. No more alcohol, nigga. You know, stop watching Pornhub, the Platinum Edition, bro. Stop it all.
Real quick. How much money did you have 5 figures before you met that girl that you was with for 2 years?
Yeah, I was pretty much good off.
Did you have 6 figures saved up?
I was on a good 5 figures.
5 figures. Okay, so you literally blew 5 figures on a bitch over the course of 2 years. God damn.
It was probably gifts from graduating, right? Like a lot of it, people was, you had a big graduation party and your parents was really proud and they gave you some startup money to try to get a house and here's your savings, because as long as you graduated college, we had a savings for you. We started a little bit late because your dad had to really work hard to get what he got. And he gave you your savings account money and you just squandered it all away.
Carl, let me ask you a question. Why don't you join the military? I know you're a little old in the tooth, you know what I'm saying? A little longer in the tooth. Why don't you join the military?
Well, yeah, they'll take you now.
Yeah, they'll take you.
Yeah. I thought about that, but I think I'm too old for that.
No, you're not.
No.
The cutoff is like 35 or 36 or something like that.
They're even calling back older retired people to come back.
Bro, I really think you should consider it. I think you should at least go speak to some recruiters. Do not join the Marines. If I were you, I would look at the Air Force, maybe the Navy, if you don't mind being on a boat with a bunch of men for 6 months at a time. But the Air Force is easy as hell compared to the rest of the branches. Or even Coast Guard, you know what I'm saying? Yep. And you can stay possibly stay right there on the East Coast. So yeah, bro, look at it. And depending on what job you get, they'll give you a bonus, a sign-in bonus, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, sometimes more. But also
bonus for degree.
Yeah, and you can get a GI Bill towards a degree, and the military will pay you to go to school. You know what I'm saying, bro? Strongly consider it so that you can get out your parents' house and you can finally make your dad proud of you, dog, and he won't feel like he wasted a nut, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Well, make yourself proud first, my G. Like,
yeah.
That's the thing, because you obviously know that you've been fucking up, bro. You obviously know this, so you got to start doing better for yourself, man. That's really what it is, man. Go sign up for something else. Yeah. You say you do gigs. What kind of gigs you do? You do like handyman shit, contracting. What you do?
Do medical. I'm in the, I do carrier work, medical equipment, hospitals.
So you you a transporter of equipment for the hospitals, something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well. What I would say to you is stack your bread and get your car fixed, and maybe you could be a medical courier as well. And you could take on courier.
Yes, no doubt.
Courier loads, medical courier loads, in addition to what you do.
Yeah, man, get your.
So caller, do you have a bachelor's at least?
In my plan, actually, Miles.
All right, well, do that, bro. Do that shit. Do that, man. At least you have something that you thought about. That's good. But bro, you got to do something, bro. This is getting ridiculous. You're 33, bro.
And be more disciplined.
Yeah, the military will teach him that if you join the military.
Do your parents own the house? that y'all live in?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
can you inherit it if they happen to pass on or whatever?
I doubt it, but
You doubt it? Why? Who the house going to if they pass on?
The sibling that's doing something with their life.
Oh, the oldest sibling. Okay, and that's the only property your family got. Like that's the only property your parents got.
no, they got other properties.
They got other properties. So you come from an ambitious family, bro. What's going? Oh, so you just a spoiled,
Lazy
spoiled
bum.
Oh, okay, all right, fuck it. You. Hey, are you got any more questions, man? Because you got enough game from us, bro. Because we indulge in you once again. Once again, we're enabling the bullshit. So you good, brother, or what? Because you need to go out and figure it out for yourself. We gave you too much game on this.
I got another question. I appreciate the help though. I'm gonna definitely take that.
All right, one more question. Go ahead. Go ahead. Real quick.
I don't want to give you no answer to this next question.
You think I should be dating now? Like, like at least getting it in at least.
Brother, you are a fucking trick. Until you fix your tricking ass mentality, no, you should not be dating. And I'm not saying that because you live at home with your parents. I'm telling you that because you're a fucking trick. That's why. If you get involved with another woman, your bank account is going to go from here to negative again. Because you haven't fixed your mentality, homie. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Bro. Yeah, you need to really, really focus on yourself. And I'm not saying don't deal with women, but you don't have the capacity to deal with a woman where you don't got to spend money. Because women see you, and Renee said it earlier, women see you as a walking ATM because you come with that type of energy. That's how you ended up in those situations with those women, because you come with that leading with your wallet energy. So you need to, bro, let me ask you a question. When you've been single, were you paying for sex, bro?
When I was single, I used to. I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't deal with no women.
Didn't I tell you he's a trick?
You don't have the discipline for nothing right now. I don't deal with no women.
But you did know.
Hold on, caller. You see how you're so delusional because you don't even see that chick that you was with for 2 years. All you was really doing was tricking, because as soon as the money was done, she left, bro. Your tricking mentality, even though you tricked when you was younger, meaning that you directly paid for pussy, right? It followed you into your mindset never changed. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Call it. Do you not see that you're a trick? And the chick that you was with for 2 years, you tricked off on her. And then you said it yourself. You got with a chick after that. And then you went to your mom and asked her for money to date the chick after that. Bro, what are we...
Bro, you know what it's like, Miles? Caller, it's like gambling is a vice, right? So people who gamble, normally when they run out of money to gamble, they go borrow money. That's what you are, bro. Tricking is your vice. And all you do when you meet these women, you start long-term tricking. See, paying for sex is short-term tricking. So you end up leasing and renting bitches, bro.
Yeah.
That's all you do. You're renting and leasing these women.
You let your bank account go down, bro. Bro, what are we... You see what I'm saying? Like, just like J. Roma was saying, we don't go on vacation until we got that cushion in the bank account. What are we talking about? We don't do nothing crazy until we got that cushion. So that means if a woman fucking with me and we not, oh, you could get this at The Bad Boy Style. Renee P, if you could put that in the chat, thebadboystyle.com. You could get these t-shirts at thebadboystyle.com. But bro, answer me this question, bro. Do you see how you're a trick? Yes or no?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so that's the reason why.
No, you don't.
That's the reason why you shouldn't fuck with chicks right now, bro. It's not because you live at home with your parents. It's not because your money's low. It's because you have the mentality of a man who feels he needs to spend money on a woman for her to like him. That is a trick. Do you understand?
Yeah,
And
yeah, I understand.
you're gonna have to watch out because what you're gonna do is you're gonna grind and you're gonna do all this stuff. And as soon as you get a comfortable amount of money in the bank, you're about to trick it off all over again and be back in the same situation.
Well,
Same situation.
You got to get more disciplined. Like, and the thing is, the reason why it really doesn't hurt is because of your parents, and you don't even appreciate them because you're not even really trying to hustle for them.
Right.
Like you cats, man. And some of you cats with these parents, I just like, what the fuck? Don't you really understand the type of stability you got to start, the stability you got, and for you to trick it off, you tricking your parents off like these women be tricking you off.
Yep.
Yeah, that's basically what you're doing. You're disrespectful to your parents. Just disgusting, man. Like, they gave you a place, an education, everything that somebody would say, you know what, that's a great start. And what you did was turn around and give all that money to a female and not even yourself. It'd be different. You said, yeah, I got a car outside in front. I shouldn't have paid for it. You know, you didn't even give it to yourself. Come on, man. Wake up. Wake up, mature up.
Caller, you gotta love yourself a little bit more than this, caller. You really gotta focus on yourself. That's the reason why you can't fuck with chicks right now. It's because you're not focused on
And
yourself.
then you ask the question, should I deal with women right now? Didn't you listen to the whole thing we were saying in the first place?
But here's the thing, caller. The problem with you, bro, you have no discipline.
But you know what it is, sometimes people say that, sometimes when you focus on your shit, sometimes you should, still get it in, sometimes.
Bro, caller. You don't have the capacity to deal with a woman where it's just sex and you don't spend no money. Bro, you should not be taking a woman out on no dates, period. You shouldn't spend $5.50 on a chick. You shouldn't spend no money.
Unless you could just holler at a chick and be like, yo, let's go back to your place and smash, and that's it. Unless you know how to do that, then you shouldn't be fucking with females.
You don't, because you're gonna spend money on her because your whole propaganda, your whole persona about yourself is spending money.
Yep.
And that's all it is. You need to grind out and get to know you because you're so phony. Because you rather spend money to have somebody like you instead of showing her who you really are. That's why you're uncomfortable with bringing any woman back to the house right now, because there's no substance about you.
Exactly.
Like, if I was staying at home with my folks, which I have never been since 15, I would have a problem bringing a girl over there because she would know, okay, I know this is just a stage and a stepping stone of this guy's plan. The maturity level and the way I talk to him, he's going to lead us and guide us in a great direction. Some people go back to their parents' house because they had some financial hiccups that hit them hard. They go back to their parents' house for a set time. Like, hey, I'm going to be here, Dad, for 6 months. I'm going to get out. This is what I'm trying to do. Okay, son, if you need some help, let me know. I'll let you know, Dad. But, I just need to grind it out. I made a mistake. I learned from it. It's not going to happen again.
Right. Yo,
it was totally my fault.
Caller, that's it, man. We going to let you go. All right, bro?
I appreciate that.
Good luck to you, man. And if you need more help, get on the membership for $1 or listen to the playback or do something. But good luck to you, all right, brother?
$1. $1 right there,
listen
caller.
To the playback. Listen to the playback.
Yeah, you gotta listen to the playback, guys. We ain't gonna be here too long, so if you want to call in, you probably got like another 5 minutes, and that's it, man. In another 5 minutes, I'm gonna cut the lines. So 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392, because I got some barbecuing I'm about to go do. So I ain't messing with y'all. I gotta get that fire started, nigga.
Marta, okay, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave it alone. So he says, is it cool to cuddle with her a few minutes before you leave after you're not? No. Get up, guys.
You cuddle with your girl. You cuddle with
your girl. Fuck buddy etiquette. If you're at your spot, at a hotel or her spot, as soon as you done, get your ass out of that bed post haste. Not now, but right now. Get up.
What are you doing when you're cuddling with her too? Like,
pillow talking.
Talking
shit. Are you saying like, hey, that ass is really good and I really appreciate that?
Oh, get the fuck up.
I gotta go.
But like, all right, hey girl, hey look, we gotta do this again next week. I'm gonna hit you up, all right? If you at her spot, hey girl, you go to the bathroom, you wash your joint off and clean yourself up a little bit, freshen up, and be like, hey man, that shit was right. Hey, I'm gonna hit you up next week. Let's do this again. If she at your crib, you hop up and you be like, hey, if you want to freshen up, I got some feminine wipes in the bathroom. I got whatever. You know, feel free to do so. Get up, throw on some lounge pants, some basketball shorts, whatever. Get up. Because as soon as you get up out the bed, what you're signifying with that action is you ain't trying to lay there with her. So she already see you based on your action, what you're trying to do, right? And if she ain't getting up fast enough, then you need to tell her, like, all right, baby girl, hey, look, it's been real. I got some things I got to do. Hey, you have a safe trip home. Hey, by the way, text me when you make it home safe. But a lot of you guys, y'all are afraid to do that because you're afraid you're going to offend a woman. She ain't going to let you fuck again. So?
Hey, that look is addicting too. After a while, you start, when you get up and you look at them and they got those big old eyes, like, I thought we were gonna, you know. I was like, yeah, you gotta go. You know that. You know,
yeah, get the fuck up. Get the fuck up.
Up.
I ain't got no problem telling the chick, but I never had no problem telling the chick she had to go. I made it clear. You know what I'm saying? All right, baby girl, look, that shit, hey, that shit, we're gonna do that shit again next week. All right, well, look, go freshen up.
I just made sure I had to sweep them because they always trying to leave some underwear, little items.
Bro, I had chicks leave thongs, tongue rings, and belly button rings.
Like, come on, man.
Why the fuck you leaving your scrunchies and shit?
You know you ain't got no underwear on when you left. Come on now.
Yeah, I had a chick leave her driver's license at my spot. Like, shit, you had to go deep in your purse to go find that and pull that out. You know what I'm saying? What you doing?
All right, 706, you are on live with your host, K-Zag. We got Jay Roman and we got Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Yeah, this is Marco from Georgia, and I'm 21.
All right, Marco, Georgia, 21. What's your question, bro?
Yeah, so I remember one day, Miles. Well, I think it was on the last Sunday show. You were saying that other than keeping your money in the bank account, you should have it in mutual funds or like invested.
Yeah.
I was wondering, can you go like a little in depth in that, or like can you just give me some quick advice so I can be set by the time I'm 30?
Okay, so there's two things. I'll tell you two websites: morganstanley.com, vanguard.com. Vanguard Personal Investing and Morgan Stanley. All you got to do is open an account and they'll give you your internet password and then set it up. You can literally automatically set it up that when you get your could you get direct deposit from your job?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the direct deposit is going to direct deposit it in whatever account you got it in. What you do is you set up your Morgan Stanley or your Vanguard or both if you want to do two, just to diversify if you want, and have it like let's say $100, $200. If I say 25 to 30% of your full income, as long as you can afford it, you should move that automatically from your account into the Vanguard account. That's it. That's all you really got to do.
And you can set it if you want to be aggressive, or
you could get on the phone. You could get on the phone with the people at each of these institutions, and you could say, "Well, look, I'm a young man and I want to do aggressive," or you could say, I'm at a certain age and I want to do moderate." But how old are you? You say you're 21, right?
Yeah, I'm 21.
Okay, you 21. That means you're gonna call them up and you're gonna say, I want to invest aggressively. That's what you're going to say. Okay. I want my account to be aggressive, and they'll either put you on a general aggressive plan, or you can do further research and you can find out like ETFs and stocks, because Vanguard and Morgan Stanley, they have ETFs and stocks that you can choose to put your money in. You understand? You have certain tickers like there's one called VTI, VVG, and some other ones. But again, if you really want to get into some shit, then you got to schedule a consultation. I could give you some shit for real.
Yeah.
But all I'm telling you, the bottom line, bro, is to start your Morgan Stanley or start your Vanguard and invest every time you fucking get paid. So if you get paid $1,000 let's say you get paid every 2 weeks, you can set up your Vanguard to take $200 out of your checking account or savings account, whatever you got, every 2 weeks, and you put it in the Vanguard, and you will literally be investing in a mutual fund just like that. It's that simple. It ain't nothing crazy. It's just that a lot of niggas don't know about it and a lot of niggas don't do it. Now, don't touch that money. What's going to happen is by the time you hit into your 30s and 40s, that 200 per check that you've been putting in. And then also if you, as you grow and you get better jobs, and you'll be able to contribute more money. So if you start getting paid more, make sure you don't just buy more Jordans, but you start putting more money into your fucking savings. You understand? And as you continue to grow and do that consistently, bro, by the time you hit 40, 50, you will be a millionaire. I guarantee it.
And I'm glad you asked that
caller,
question
as you
too.
get raises, okay, hold on real quick, J-Ram, hold on real quick.
Yeah, raises
as you get raises and increase the amount of money. J-Roman, you got it.
No, I'm just glad he asked this question. You know, this is a lot of stuff that you know, I didn't know at the age of kind of growing up and really getting into. Because right now, at the age of 20-something, you don't think about retirement. A lot of people don't think about retirement.
Right.
But when you're able to retire at 50 and be
Right.
comfortable and do something else, it's almost like they call it double dipping. And you know, and just for young men to understand what the mindset of double dipping is that you have something like Miles was saying that you set up for your retirement, or you worked a job and you have your 401k or whatever set up for retirement. When you retire, you get paid monthly from that.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're still young at 50, you can go get you another job or something else that you like to do. And so not only do you have the paycheck that you're getting from that job, you also have a paycheck that you've been getting because of your retirement.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're double dipping in society here, which just increased your, you know, the type of money you get coming in. And it's something that you don't think about that other people have been thinking about that makes the difference when you get older. It makes a difference if you have to work till 60 something, 70 something, or you don't have to.
Right.
The thing is, think about it now. I'm so glad you asked the question, you know, because I was late to the game. I was late to the game. But think about it now. Start investing now. Start researching now. Do that stuff at 20, and I guarantee you, you know, Miles is to set you up on a better track right now, and it'll be a wonderful thing. In about 30 years from now, you know, when your family looking at you and they think you're the smartest person alive, you know, it's just because you've been doing some great moves, and this is one of those great moves that anybody in their 20, look into it. Start doing it.
Listen to me. As soon as you get off this call, get on your phone, go to your computer, type in Vanguard Personal Investing, start your account now. Don't even wait. It's nothing. It don't take time. Just go fucking do it, bro. Don't sit on it. You could start that account. If I'm not mistaken, you can start that account with $5 or more. Because some of these, like Morgan Stanley, you got to be careful. Morgan Stanley, you probably need like $4 to start an account with Morgan Stanley. You understand? So start with Vanguard. Vanguard, last time I checked, you could start that account with $5. Do you understand? Because that's what a lot of people think too. A lot of people don't want to do investment shit and mutual fund shit because some of these companies, they don't fuck with broke niggas. If you want to come invest, you got to come with at least 5 G's, 10 G's, whatever the fuck. And if you ain't got that, I'm not shitting on you, but Vanguard is your way in. Vanguard is cheap. And here's the thing. I'll be honest with you. Until you get to a sum of 5,000, they will charge you a yearly fee, but it's only per year. They charge you like $20, $25 a year to manage your account. And that just goes with the territory, right? But once you hit 5,000 in your account, they don't charge you no more. You understand? They literally manage your account for free. It's not really for free. It's just that because they're using your money on the stock market, they basically, mutual funding is basically them gambling with your money. But you also get the dividends as well as they gamble with your money. So because once your money reaches a certain point, they won't charge you a management fee because it's at a certain point, and they're actually making a decent amount of money in interest off of your money, and they also cut you in on the interest. You understand? So the bottom line, and the reason why it's so important is because it compounds. So again, listen, because right now I just checked my Vanguard the other day, and it's performing at 9%. Right? It's performing at 9%. So what does that mean? Let's just round it up to 10. Let's round it up to 10, right? Let's just say you put in $200 for the next 10 months, right? That's $2,000. Do you know what 10% of $2,000 is, caller?
You said 10% of $2,000?
10% of $2,000.
That's $200, right?
Okay. So you good on percentage. That's beautiful. Now, what that actually means is that by the end of the year, or by the end of that 10 months period, you actually gonna have $2,200 and not just $2,000. Do you understand that? And this is me just talking. It's actually more than that based on the way it compounds each month, but I'm just making it simple for you so you can understand me. But this is the power of using mutual funds that a lot of niggas just don't know. A lot of niggas got their money sitting. Y'all niggas on the phone with your money and shit. Your money ain't doing shit next to your ear on a fucking Instagram picture, stupid. Your money is doing something when you have it in a mutual fund. So imagine you think you only saved 2,000 this year, but you actually got 2,200, and then next year it becomes 4,000. So now that's 4,400, and so on and so on and so on until you start. You will accumulate so much fucking money in your account as you watch it. It'll blow your fucking mind because you never thought, wow, I could be making $200 just for sitting my money in this place. That's how it works. Do you understand? But you have to be faithful you have to be faithful with leaving. You have to be faithful and consistent with leaving your money in there because it's all about the stock market. You get what I'm saying? It's all about the stock market. And you can't be afraid when you hear the stock market go down, or, you know, if during the next election Trump becomes president and people start like taking all their money out the stock market, don't run to your Vanguard and pull your money out. Don't do that. Keep investing. As long as you got a job and you can afford it, keep investing. And check this out. If you lose your job, try your best not to touch the money. You can stop investing for a while, right? You can turn off the automated withdrawal into the Vanguard account. You can stop it, but don't touch the money in there if you can help it. Because even when you're not actively investing, the money sits in there and continues to gain compound interest. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yes.
So let me say this real quick. As opposed to a regular bank account, which you get like $1 a month, which ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're lucky, if you get there, you get really you get pennies on a dollar. So also I would say this, in addition to what Miles is saying with the Vanguard account, have a separate savings where you have at least 6 months worth of bills saved up. You know what I'm saying? So that way, if you do lose your job, you at least got a 6-month cushion to get a gig, so that way you never have to touch that money.
And there's totally different ways that you can save. I'm gonna put out something on the simplest way of saving. When I was younger, somebody told me about it. I've been doing it ever since. No matter how much money I make, how I do it, and I'm gonna bring that out. But it's so important to save, fellas, to have different savings accounts. If you don't know about something, learn about it. A lot of you guys are in the beginning stages of your careers, and that your job has a 401k or something. Take the time when they have a class about it or whatever. Be the young guy in the class. You know, be the guy sitting there that understands what you're doing with your money, because some of you guys, some of your jobs match what you put in it.
Yep.
And that's a beautiful thing. That means if you put 20 in it, they're putting 20 in it. If you put 200, they're putting 200. Now you got 400. So some of your guys' jobs match what you invest, you know, and that's part of the benefit of that job. So start learning about your money in the long haul, which is another quality that we continue to talk about. We always talk about looking down the future, how a man has a plan. Well, if you're not much of a man, if you don't have a plan, and that plan should include your finances more than just the next paycheck.
Facts. But caller, that's enough. That's enough, nigga. If you want more game,
can I ask one more question?
What? Go ahead.
So other than like a bank account, would it be best if I keep my money in an ETF? Because I got like a single stock, a NVIDIA. I've been buying that, and I got like a pretty decent savings right now.
And NVIDIA just split.
Well, you can that type of question you can actually speak to the Vanguard representative when you start your account.
Okay. Yeah, I understand.
All right. I appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate it.
It's never bad. It's never a bad idea to diversify whatever you got going on.
Exactly.
So,
well, and y'all should have more than one bank account. Like a lot of y'all might have like an account with a particular bank where you have a savings and a checkings. You should always have more than one bank account that's attached like that. And also, guys, consider using credit unions over your typical banks. Credit unions is just a different type of thing, especially when it comes to getting car loans and things and personal loans and things of that nature. So just something to consider.
NVIDIA did split. Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm looking good. I got a feeling.
NVIDIA split.
Real quick with Metabusi with the 5 says thanks for the masterclass on money management. This is game I haven't received, not even from my parents. Yeah, bro. A lot of people, especially in the black community, there's a lot of financial illiteracy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand how money work. They don't understand how credit work. You know, and that shit is important. Your credit, having the ability to have access to credit is important. So that way you don't have to use your capital in your bank account to get certain things. And if you did want to use your capital, like to buy a home or to buy a car, it ain't gonna hurt you to go to that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, when you need shit, you end up tapping out on the high end of trying to do something.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? A lot of people got horrible debt to income ratios where you damn near got more going out than you got coming in. You know what I'm saying? Dudes be making, $50,000 a year, but when you look at your bills, you're paying $55,000 a year towards your bills, but you only got 50 coming in. That, bro, that ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna work. So, and even, let me just say this, because there's a lot of people that I know who are six-figure earners, but they live off of credit cards. They have no capital. They really don't have no money in their bank account. They don't have access to capital. Their portfolios are shitty because they got so much money tied in to personal loans and fucking credit cards with $30,000 limits, and they living off them shits. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. You got $100,000 worth of credit card debt and $100,000 worth of student loan debt. You forever broke. You know what I'm saying? So just think about that shit.
Yeah, and great, man, Zach and Miles, great points here. I'm happy that caller even asked that question, because this is stuff that affects manhood, right? And we talk about the game and how it's really about this manhood, and it's not really about women, because this is that stuff right here that you have to be disciplined about. Like I said, you can bring in 6 figures, but spend 7 figures out. Always, tap it into this and tap it into that. Like you got to be disciplined. You got to have forethought. You got to have a plan, and you have to not only have that stuff, but implement it. And continue to go along with whatever. And I think that we just scraped the surface here. This conversation was
because there are people that know a lot more than we know about this shit. But let me say this real quick to the women listening. If you dealing with a dude and he ain't got a 5-year plan, he can't break down. Now, you shouldn't be asking that when you first meet somebody. But if you're talking about the possibility of being in a relationship and you don't see a dude that got a plan, a 5-year plan, especially if you're talking about cohabitating, he ain't that nigga for you. Okay, you should know, pretty much what you want to do 5 years from now, or the outlook of where you want your life to be, trying to achieve financial freedom and having a plan, especially if you got debt. You should have plans to start eliminating and chopping down that shit, right? So, but also I would tell you guys, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna pass it back to you guys. If y'all talking about living with women, you need to know what her credit look like. You need to know what that credit score, what that FICO score do. You need to actually see her credit report, and she need to see yours, because I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a lot of people who are trying to get into relationships because they have debt and they actually want to live in a home, or they actually want someone to co-sign for a car for them that they can't afford on their own, and that's their real plan. You just don't know it yet, right? Because there are people who living in modest apartments who actually want to live in a house, and they can't achieve that on their own, so they looking for someone to help them do that, and that's the real reason why they fucking with you. So that's hey, pay attention.
But we good on questions and all that? Because I'm
we good. We straight. We in overtime. Let's go ahead and
OT, man. But anyway, man, guys, get the soap, man. Get the soap. Hit that QR code. The soap is fire, and it has no estrogenical agents in it like a lot of these other soaps and cleaning agents do. And of course, get your tickets for the Game Kings joint and get your there you go. Get your tickets for the Game Kings screening, Game Kings 2 screening, Definition of a Man. There'll be food and drink. There'll be a Q&A, and it's gonna be the documentary on the big screen, man. And the Game Kings is gonna be in the house. So make sure y'all come through October 26th. Get your tickets, and then of course make sure you check out the Masculine Identity membership summer sale for $1. Just go to the checkout page, type in the code SUMMER, and you'll be able to get on the membership for $1. All right, guys. And Zach, appreciate you. J. Roman, appreciate you. Shout out to Renee P. and who we got? Unique 79, GK Dog, I mean, G Dog UK and all these other cats that help us out on the show, man. We appreciate you. Mutibazi with the $5 super chat too, and all that, man. Oh, and check us out tomorrow. Real Game No Theory, 12 noon.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I was about to say that. Any questions that didn't get answered, you have another opportunity to speak to some, like-minded individuals. In fact, with two of the guys on here right now, with Miles and K-Zag, and 4 other members on that show. Real Game No Theory tomorrow. Ask your questions in, and you can really get some in-depth answers on that. But Zach, like always, man, thank you for having me on here, and go from there. Everybody enjoy their Saturday.
We three, you know what I'm saying, the trio is what makes this show go. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So it wouldn't be what it is without both of y'all. So I want y'all to know that. Appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate y'all giving up 2 hours of your day, of your Saturday, no doubt, to fuck with your boy and get at these young men and women with this ism. Appreciate y'all. Like and share, and subscribe. For those of you who are just watching and you ain't hit that motherfucking button, subscribe, hit the bell, get your notifications. Fuck with us. We'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.